In today's video, I'm going to be sharing what are the things that I did from a networking perspective which helped me scale up my career in all the countries that I lived. Networking is such an important topic. Everyone wants to do it, but few can do it successfully. Let me share with you what did I do, how did I succeed. Let's get started. So, networking is nothing but connecting with various kinds of people, getting to know them, and them getting to know you as well. It's about positioning yourself as a brand that everyone wants to be with, work with, and embrace you as well. It's something that I have always practiced, probably comes naturally to me. I can speak to strangers, make connections, make friends. If you can't do that, it's not a problem. You can always start practicing it. Have you ever tried talking to a new stranger every day or every week, or connecting with someone on social media in a genuine way with an intent to learn? That's something you can get started if you're an introvert and you're struggling to make networks. Of course, I have made video on introvert extrovert. Do check it out in my YouTube channel as well. You will get some powerful ideas. But today's talk is not about extrovert introvert. It's about networking that helped me scale up. So when I started as a graduate trainee in Schindler, I quickly realized that I had to form a strong network of people to help me learn and scale up. So I started connecting with people who were not just in my department but with other departments as well. I used to walk up to the management team members, middle managers, junior people, technicians, wishing the receptionist good morning and checking about her well-being every day. Started making me seen as a friendly person, and people start connecting back with you. The network I formed in the first role helped me learn a lot about the business, because I used to sit with the salesperson and ask him, how does he go and sell? Sit as an operations person and ask them, how do they manage operations? So when was the last time you went to people outside your department and had engaging conversations with them with an intent of learning from them? They can be a junior person, doesn't matter. You can learn from everyone. With that intent, if you go about, you will smash it.
That's huge. That is a biggie. It's out of here.
And that's what I did. And within 2 years of my first role, I became such close friends with so many people across the range from a junior person to the senior most person. And you've got to keep the networks alive. You can't just pretend you're networking. You've got to be genuinely networking. You've got to be interacting with them, being part of their lives all the time, which you can do with just a simple message to them or a phone call with them, checking their well-being. It doesn't take you always an hour conversation to check on people. A 5-minute call is also a very powerful thing. I do it even today, where I connect with my field employees, my middle managers, on Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook Messenger. So this really helped to form a strong start impression for me with everyone. And then when I became a general manager, everyone was out of the way coming and helping me succeed. That's the most powerful part of it. The other famous networking story that I've shared in many platforms is how I had an opportunity to interact with the Asia Pacific head at that time, who's currently a chairman. I had a 15-minute taxi ride from the airport while I was driving him back from the airport. I used that opportunity to get him to know about me. I asked him some good questions, which made him have a good opinion about me as well. And many years later, when I got promoted to become the managing director in Vietnam, his endorsement was required, and he was very pleasantly happy to give me the job without even interviewing me, just because he remembered that 15-minute conversation I had with him 5 years before that. That's the power of networking. When you know that there are senior management visiting your organization, don't be scared to go and shake hands with them and introduce yourself. A 30-second elevator pitch to make the strong impact on their heads and hearts. Because many times, senior managers are looking for good talents, and you may be one of them. I still have a habit of writing to top leadership once a year during festival season, whether it's Diwali, Christmas, New Year, just wishing them and just sharing with them a couple of things that I've done well during the course of the year. Not being over the top, but just doing it subtly. It's a fine line. A lot of people used to think I'm self-marketing myself. But end of the day, if we don't market ourselves, nobody else will, because we can't appoint a personal marketing manager or a brand manager for ourselves. If you do it genuinely, people will realize that you come from a nice spot. Similarly, I started networking with people outside the organization, again to learn things about them. When I was in Vietnam, I connected with Unilever, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, HDFC Bank, HSBC Bank, Citibank, the senior people there. Through various opportunities that I got to meet them, I kept the network alive. I invited them home. They invited me home as well. The families got to know each other. And through this network, you get a lot of leads for business, personal and professional development. All of this is what pushes you up in your life and your career to make you successful. Malaysia, because of the networking I did, to connect with top people in a certain company, we secured one of the biggest sales order we had. I just used LinkedIn to connect with the directors of the company, which was tendering on a very huge project. And that helped us to secure the largest project ever awarded in the history of Asia Pacific for us. And in India, because I networked, I know so many creators, influencers, startup people who have been so amazingly nice to me, teaching me things about how to make better content and better videos, and of course, hiring better talent as well for my organization. I network in recruiting candidates through all forms, formal and informal. I network to learn businesses and business ideas, which I implement in Schindler. It's not said without any reason that the net worth is your network. So are you building your network? Are you going out there, connecting with people and getting to know new people? If you don't, start it today, not tomorrow. Go and create your net worth, building your network. Thanks for listening to me, my dear friends. Do share your comments. Which part hit you the most? Have you tried networking? And if not, what's stopping you from? I will give you some tips if you want specifically as well. DM me with your questions and comment on the questions as well. Please do subscribe to the channel to listen to rest of the videos. Till I see you next time, stay fit, stay positive, keep chasing obscene success. Bye.